And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the Miami Marlins and the Boston Red Sox. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi, and we got a rubber match on our hands today, partner.
Yeah, the final game of a 3-game set. They've split the first two, and regardless of how important a series is within the larger picture of the season, it's a game you want to get up for. Every series win feels good, so we should see a fun matchup in this one.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go now. And getting the start for the Red Sox, Chris Sale. What's the scouting report on him?
He's racked up over 2,000 strikeouts in his career. He's such a competitor out on the mound. So fun to watch him work. I'm excited for this one.
Okay, all set to go. The batter will be the shortstop, Jose Iglesias.
Jose Iglesias.
The wind of the pitch. High fly ball out into left center field. And there's one down. And let's take a look at the lineup. A guy who's been huge for them over the last month plus, Garrett Cooper.
This guy's been a very consistent performer at the plate this year. Top 5 in batting average in the National League. And I tell you what, you got to be good, but you also have to be a little bit lucky. And he's been both, spraying balls all over the yard.
Yuli Gurriel stands in now and watches strike one. Next pitch is outside. Singy, the Red Sox won the World Series in 2018 in 5 games. And Chris Sale, normally a starter, ended up coming out of the bullpen. He recorded the final 3 outs. He struck out the side to finish things off. You and I called that game together.
Yes, we did. It was a whole lot of fun.
And Sale deals. Good job to fight that one off. Sale delivers. And that one hammered into the monster seats and gone. Yuli Gurriel bops one out of here. It's his 6th home run of the season, and that gives him a lead. It's 1-0. Siggy, that's a special one. His 100th career home run.
Man, 100 career homers. Pretty impressive. Well, I'm sure there's a big grin on his face right now, Boog. He's probably had some of those that didn't stay fair, but off the bat, it looked like it was going to bend foul. Was able to keep it in there, tucked it nicely, and he gets the jog around the bases. Good for him.
Luis Arraez stands in.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Sale ready. And that's a strike.
1-1.
And now 2 balls and a strike. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. The wind and the pitch. In the air, left field. Yoshida on his way in. Nice grab on the run. And there's 2 down.
That is the center fielder, number 2, Jazz Chisholm
2 outs,
Jr.
base is empty. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. 3 for 8 in the series coming in. Singy, strikeouts are king these days, and entering the 2023 season, Chris Sale holds the big league record. He is the leader, most strikeouts per 9 innings. Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now.
Well, the one thing about Chris Sale is he's got such a devastating slider, and it doesn't matter if you're a left-hander or a right-hander. If you're a lefty, it's going away from you. If you're a righty, it's coming at that back right foot.
Two down, nobody on. And 1-2. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And how about Chris Sale locked in now? 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now a 1-0 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back here in Boston. And on the mound in this one, Trevor Rogers.
Boogie pitched into the 7th, earned the W in his last start. He really needed that one. Well, his team needs another one today. We'll see if he can carry that performance into this game.
Adalberto Mondesi up to the plate. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. The pitch. Outside.
Boog, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
The 2-0 is in for a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And a foul ball. The pitch. That one missing inside.
Full count.
Downstairs, and it misses. Ball 4.
That's a nice at bat and a great take on 3-2. Probably could have gone either way in that spot around the knees.
Here's Christian Arroyo. 2 for 7 in the series so far. Misses outside, and that's ball 1.
Good speed on the base pass. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run or a run and hit.
Kicks and fires.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Good eye in that spot. Step off throw to first. Mondesi back in. Runner at first with no outs here. 2-1 pitch is in there, and the count is even.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Mondesi on the move. Called strike 3. Throw to second. Great jump, and that is a stolen base. It wasn't even close. And here is Devers. 3 for 6 in the series so far. In there, and it's 0-1. Mondesi over at second, 1 down. Swings and misses. No balls, 2 strikes.
It was a good changeup to hit up in the zone. I don't think he recognized it. I'm sure he'd love to have that one back.
Next pitch misses way outside. Red Sox with a chance to tie it up. And the 1-2 misses to even the count. Into the outfield, base hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with 1 out.
That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Here's Trevor Story. 2 for 8 in the series so far. There's a strike.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Next one misses, and now it's even 1-1.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Check swing, but he went too far, and the count 1-2. And that one hit 97 on the gun.
Well, this is where the team aspect really comes into play on the offensive side of the game, right? I mean, missed opportunity to tie it up with the runner at third and 1 out. Couldn't put the ball in play. So now it's time to pick him up. And that's where good teams, they go to. They operate on this level of next man up. That mentality is what causes them to win series, get into the postseason. And that helps keep the energy and morale high in the dugout.
Bobby Dahlbeck in the box now. Takes strike 1. Corners are occupied with 2 down. The next pitch misses. 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Just missed.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Swing and a miss. And that is strike 2.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Next offering is down low. Masataka Yoshida on deck for Boston. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Swung on, belted. And out of here. He deposits that one into the monster seats. Bobby Dahlbeck, last one out. It's his 8th home run of the year. And that's how they take the lead. It's 3-1.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spit on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
And stepping in, the rookie left fielder, Masataka Yoshida. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Red Sox already leading. That one not close. 2 balls, no strikes to count. Rogers. Maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, guys, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead.
Well, he's under it to make the catch in center, and we'll take a break. Sox get 3 on the homer. It's now a 3-1 ball game. Back now at Fenway. Here's the veteran first baseman, Garrett Cooper.
Garrett Cooper.
And a pitch. There's a strike.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Woody Keller making the calls behind home for us today.
And Boog, something to keep an eye on is how pitchers utilize the top part of the strike zone. We see a lot more of that in today's game with guys going up there with hard stuff. Keller, definitely an umpire that isn't afraid to call strikes up in that part of the strike zone.
Chris, do players ever change their approach in meaningful ways based on who's umpiring, or is it good to just be aware of tendencies so you're not that surprised?
I'd say the latter, because the pitcher's got to pitch to his strengths regardless. The hitter's got to hit to his strength. So you're aware of it, but you have to just hunt for what you can handle.
1-2 now. Sale. And he hits a ground ball right side. Dives, and he can't hang on. And he beats it. He's safe.
That is it. The left-hander, Jorge Soler.
Jorge Soler up at the plate. That's a little bit low.
1-0.
Cooper on at first. Nobody out. That pitch in for a strike, and it's 1-1.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
The 1-1. Gets him to chase after that one.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Way inside, gets out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
And that one hammered out towards left field. That one back there, and it is gone way over the monster. Jorge Soler goes deep. His 9th homer of the year. It's 3-3.
Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time. Took a direct path to the ball. Excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Avisail Garcia up to the plate. Strike one.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Now the 0-1. And there's the strike. And now 1-2. Got him swinging, and 1 out now.
Oh, Boog, I'll tell you, when he goes to look at the video of that pitch, he's going to want to punch himself. That slider had hit me written all over it, and clearly he just got a little too excited and was out in front. Tell you what, when you get a pitch like that, you cannot miss it. Those have a chance to go a long way.
Here's Garrett Hampson. First pitch just misses.
1 ball, no strike.
Still only 1 out here in the inning. Right side, Duvall should have this one. Squeezes it, and there are 2 down.
Batting up, the catcher,
Jacob Stallings now.
Stallings.
And that's in there for strike 1. Tied up here in the early going. Up the middle, Mondesi. That's out number 3. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. We're tied now with 3 apiece. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here in Boston, bottom of the second. Now it's the veteran outfielder, Enrique Hernandez. And he deals. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Puts the squeeze on it, and there's one down.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Jorge Alfaro.
Jorge Alfaro at the plate. And first offering is fouled off. And now the lefty. That one finds the corner. That's strike two.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Just overmatched on that fastball right there, and it wasn't like he was set up for it by something off speed earlier in the at-bat. Just came right after him with 3 straight, and he had no answer for it.
Adam Duvall at the plate and takes high there. Hitless of the first 2 games of the series. He's 0 for 8. The lefty, the 1-0. Inside corner, and that's called a strike. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
So the lineup flips over at Alberto Mondesi. Up next for the Red Sox, the walk and a run scored his first time. That one's in there, 0-1.
When you're struggling out there on the mound, hitters know that there'll be plenty of opportunities within the at-bat to try to get something to hit hard.
On the ground, right side. The throw to first, and that is the inning. 1 left for the Red Sox. Score remains tied at 3. And we're back here at Fenway Park. New inning getting started. And now the shortstop, Jose Iglesias. Iglesias, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he was born in Cuba. In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
Outside of the United States, Cuba has more players and representatives in Cooperstown than any other country. Puerto Rico and the Dominican Republic are close behind.
And it's caught for the out. Yuli Gurriel comes up to hit. He's already homered in this game. Gurriel, a former Gold Glove winner, 38 years old, and he's usually a first baseman, but today he's the designated hitter. Kicks and deals. Gurriel gets a piece.
Some people say that first basemen kind of have the day off regularly because they don't run around a whole lot. But when you think about it, they are involved in just about every single play, and there's a lot of stress that gets put on their legs. So a well-deserved day at the DH spot for him.
Popped in the air, left field. Yoshida brings it in, and that quickly 2 away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Arise takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. That one the other way, and that's just foul. 2 outs.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
Next
Ball
one is
three.
off the plate. Now 3-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Hit in the air, right field. Duvall under it, makes the grab, and that's the inning. And 1-2-3 go the Marlins. So no change in the score. It's 3-3. Back here at Fenway, and now here is Christian Arroyo.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
That's in there, and that's strike one. Arroyo goes 6'1", batting second in today's lineup, a former first-round pick back in 2013. Oh, 2 now. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Soler makes the grab, 1 away.
Up next is the Red Sox.
Now it's Devers at the plate. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. That's in there. That's strike 1. Just missed.
1-1.
And now it's 1-2. Taps softly to the right side. Grabs it barehanded, and they get the out.
The batter, number 10, second baseman,
Here's Trevor Story now. Went down on strikes his first time through. That one fouled off. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock.
now batting, first baseman, Bobby.
Man at first, next to hit, Bobby Dahlbeck. He's already homered here in this one. Checks over to first, back safely. That misses the zone. 1-0. And a pitch. And a swing and a miss.
Ooh, Baya. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
Story, the runner at first with 2 gone. Next offering is in for a strike. The pitch goes down swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. And the Red Sox leave one. Still tied 3-3. Back here at Fenway, and the batter now, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. First pitch, not close.
He's so solid, calms the heart rate of the pitcher and the manager when the ball goes up in the air. You just automatically assume that it's an out every time it's hit in the air.
That one's in there, and it's 1-2.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial Gold Glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
Well, there's something really nice about getting yourself an automatic double like that. You get to stroll into second base without having to worry about a throw or getting your uniform dirty. And now you're just looking for the next guy to kind of do the same thing. Maybe put one in the gap so you can jog home as well.
And now it's Garrett Cooper up to hit. This one in the air center field. Hernandez makes the play, tags up from second, and he'll head to third.
The bat, the left fielder, Jorge Soler.
So digging in, Jorge Soler. He's already homered in this one. And the first offering is not close. One away with a runner at third. Next pitch downstairs. Ball 2. Appears they're working around him with the base open, Singy.
Well, you know, these 2-0 counts, Boo, they're just not what they used to be, and we sound like old guys when I say that. But ultimately, this is a strategic game, and you expect to see this type of approach by the pitcher in this situation.
Here comes a pitch. And misses inside. Avisail Garcia waits on deck. The 3-1. He swings and fouls one off. Runner on at third, one gone. And he walked him.
Almost a coin flip for the umpire in that call, but most umpires just don't want to give pitchers a break up in the zone like that.
One down. Avisail Garcia, the next up for the Marlins. He's 0 for 1. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
And Garcia gets a piece. Runners are at the corners, one away. Next pitch misses. 1-2 to count. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. In the air out towards right center. He's got it. Runner tags from third. A big run scores on the sac fly. 4-3. They take the lead.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. You know the situation. You need something in the air and deep enough, and that's exactly what he did. Good pass to the baseball.
So 2 down now, and here is Garrett Hampson. And it's fouled away. And the pitch. Just off the outside edge. 1 ball, 1 strike. Swings through that one for strike 2. Soler off of first with 2 away. Next one off the plate inside. Now 2-2. And that one almost got him.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Back to work. 3-2 now. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Fires across the diamond, and the inning is over. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and a runner left. On now to the bottom of the 4th. It's the Marlins 4 and the Red Sox 3. And welcome back. John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Masataka Yoshida. Rogers back to work. That one drifts inside.
You know, these Red Sox doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Hampson makes the grab, 1 away.
And that pitch count is impactful because if they can keep making him work hard out there, it may force the bullpen to get involved a little sooner rather than later.
Here's Kike Hernandez. Popped out foul ground first time through. There's a strike. Good eye right there. The next offering misses, and it's 2-1. Foul ball.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Next pitch is outside.
Full count.
Drilled to center. That's way back, and you can't forget it. Home run. Kike Hernandez takes him deep. Home run number 10 of the year, and we are starting over. It's 4-4. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. In a 3-2 count, you've got to be ready to hit at the plate, even if it's a borderline pitch. You don't want to leave it in the umpire's hands. Got to be ready to pull the trigger. He had a great swing on that, and he got rewarded for it.
Jorge Alfaro up next for the Red Sox. That one called a strike. It's 0-1. The wide to kick the pitch. Strike 2.
0-2.
Good eye right there. The pitch. That one is blasted. Left field towards the monster. Bangs off the wall. Save. He comes all the way around for an inside the park home run.
Well, he just about hit it out of here, but once it took that carom off the wall like that, I mean, he really turned on the afterburners. And I'll tell you, as an outfielder, this is pretty much your worst nightmare. But playing the ball off the wall like that can be really tough sometimes. Definitely an exciting play.
Adam Duvall at the plate, and he's already singled in this game. First pitch, and he just misses. What about the fans at Fenway? Would they let you have it from time to time?
They're definitely intelligent baseball fans, which is awesome. They're not waiting for something to happen. They can smell a big inning or anticipate a situation setting itself up.
And a pitch.
One thing I found that was very cool was making a great play to end the inning and running off the field and getting a standing ovation, even at times when you're not a player on their team. As long as you're not winning, they will celebrate and applaud a great play on the field. These fans here, they love and respect baseball.
3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
Boog, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at-bats?
Oh, that's a good question. I think that if they gave the pitcher a false scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk. Mondesi, batting with one down, takes a strike.
Very well executed changeup right there. If he can command the fastball consistently, that's going to be an important pitch in terms of him turning this outing around.
Here's the 0-2. Way high.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
The 1-2. Got him swinging. And that's strikeout number 100 on the year.
Well, Boog, it becomes pretty difficult as a teammate when a guy's struggling like this. You don't know if you want to go up and tell him to keep swinging it, or if you want to give him his space, what exactly he needs. But right now, it's clearly a struggle for him, and you're just hoping that somehow, some way it'll click, and he can get out of this as quickly as possible.
Now here is Christian Arroyo. And first offering is fouled off. Duvall leads off first with 2 down to the inning. The pitch. And that's downstairs and outside.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him. Good job at damage control right there. But they go deep twice in the inning, both solo shots. We played 4. It's the Red Sox 5 and the Marlins 4. Back in Boston, ready now for the 5th inning. Now it's the Marlins catcher, Jacob Stallings. You know, Singy, they talk about Red Sox Nation, but there is something to that, because the Boston Red Sox aren't just about Boston or Massachusetts. It's that whole New England area. So you're talking about Maine, New Hampshire, Vermont, Northern Connecticut. There's a whole segment of the country that is locked in on the Boston Red Sox pitch to pitch throughout the summer. Next offering misses, and now 2-0.
Pretty impressive. We haven't seen that pitch from him much, but he's got a really good feel when he throws it.
Next one misses, and now 3-1. Jose Iglesias waiting for a turn at the plate. And here it comes. And there's ball 4.
Take your base.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
So the batting order turns over, and at the plate for Miami, Jose Iglesias. There's a strike at the knees. Kicks and fires. Popped up. Stretches out and hauls it in. Now it's Yuli Gurriel. 1 for 2 with a solo home run back in the 1st inning. Here goes the runner. Line drive. That's a base hit. They get it in quickly. So 1st and 2nd now, 1 out.
The batter number 3, second baseman, Luis.
2 on, 1 out. And now for the Marlins, Luis Arias. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Two on, one out. Just missed.
Last two pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
2-0 to count. Here it comes. That one missed. Jazz Chisholm Jr. up next. Runners at first and second with one gone. In for a strike, now 3-1. Got him. Now 2 out.
Well, you got to be ready to swing the bat with a runner in scoring position and 2 strikes. Just put the ball in place somewhere, and you got a chance. Very frustrating for him, I'm sure. See if the next guy can pick him up.
And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Jazz Chisholm Jr. 1 for 2. Pitch misses inside. Ball 1.
Ball, no strike.
Two on, 2 outs. Just off the outside part of the plate.
2-0 to count.
Foul ball there. That one fouled off. 2-2. Out there to center. Hernandez puts the squeeze on that one, and that'll end the inning. Marlins strand a pair. They trail it 5-4. Back here at the ballpark, Devers now.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. And that's in for a strike. Movement in the Marlins bullpen. Matt Barnes, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. Okert getting cranked up as well. That one misses, and the count is 1-1. Next offering is fouled back. Left-hand batter waits. And that one is lifted in the air. And Devers is set down. And there's one down.
Now that second baseman,
Trevor Story comes up to the plate. In there for strike 1.
No ball, 1 strike.
Called strike right there.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind
Ball.
as to the conviction in the call.
1-2.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
Not even close there. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And that one upstairs. The wind of the pitch. And a swing and a miss. Picks up strikeout number 7. Here's Bobby Dahlback.
the first baseman,
ball one. Just off the inside edge. The pitch. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
Well, he came right at him right there, challenged him with the 2-0 fastball. Not sure exactly what he was looking for, but gotta imagine that's a confidence booster on the mound. You're in that hitter's head a little bit.
The wind and the pitch. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
He's begging. Give me that pitch one more time. A hanging changeup just out in front.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Third out, and that ends the frame. Down in order go the Red Sox. They lead at 5-4. We're back, and they make a change to start the sixth. The new pitcher, Brian Bayo.
Well, walks have certainly been an issue for him this season, so we'll see what kind of command he has.
And now the first baseman, Garrett Cooper.
The first baseman, Garrett.
The wind of the pitch. Liner caught at second.
From up here, it looked like that liner might be splitting the gap in right center. That's one of those atom balls you just have to live with as a hitter.
Jorge Soler, the next up for the Marlins. Infield playing him to pull. Second baseman just to the right of the bag. Edge of the zone for a strike, and it's 0-1. The Red Sox with some bullpen action. John Schreiber getting ready to go. Blyer warming up as well. Now 1-1. Next pitch misses inside, and it's 2-1. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. Check swing on the 2-2. Appeal to first. And Ed Drummond right on it, says he held up. The pitch. And that's ball four.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Avisail Garcia, the next up for the Marlins. Garcia, 31 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Some of the greatest players in the history of the game were born in Venezuela, including one that finished with 500+ home runs, 3,000+ hits, and a triple crown.
That misses, and the count even 1-1. Next offering is downstairs.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Next offering is down low.
Calling this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boo.
Garrett Hampson to bat next. Right-handed reliever. And Garcia gets a piece.
As a hitter, you don't know what to expect here in the 3-2. If he'll throw a breaking ball 3-1, he'll do it again 3-2.
Soler at first, one gone. That one is absolutely belted. And it one-hops the wall. Lead runner holds at third, so two runners in scoring position and just one out.
Well, as hot hitting continues, he's been getting great results lately. With a pitch away, that's exactly what you want to do with it. Drive it the other way. And right there, just barely able to keep it fair down the line for the double. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Garrett Hampson, the next up for the Marlins.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. And the righty deals. And now 2-0.
He's got a base open, so the pressure to come in and really attack this hitter, not as great as it would be if the bags were sacked.
The next pitch misses, and that's ball 3. Jacob Stallings waits on deck for Miami. 1 down, runners at second and third. And the 3-0 finds the zone. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
And that'll load the bases.
He knew he had a little wiggle room with the open base, but now that disappears. Mistake to this next batter, and this inning might really break open.
So bases loaded with 1 away. Jacob Stallings, the next up for the Marlins. That one misses, and it's 1-0.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
There's the strike. Bases loaded, 1 away. That misses the zone. Now 2 balls and a strike.
Look, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
The 2-1. And a swing and a miss there.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Got him swinging for the K. Slider got him for strike 3. Back to the top of the Miami order. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Jose Iglesias. And there's a ball.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
Bounced out to short. Mondesi fires over to first. Out number 3. They leave him loaded. 6, 7, 8 due in the bottom of the 6th. It's the Red Sox 5 and the Marlins 4. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Matt Barnes.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep them within striking distance.
So digging in, Masataka Yoshida.
Red Sox, the left fielder, Masataka Yoshida.
And a pitch. And a base hit up the middle.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Enrique Hernandez up next for the Red Sox. His righty-lefty splits there. Barnes measures 6 feet 4 inches, 210 pounds, and they traded for him earlier this year. And the right-hander deals. That one's in there, and the count even at 1. Yoshida aboard here at first with nobody out. In the dirt, blocked. Tag, safe at second. And good hustle to move up. That's a wild pitch.
You know, sometimes it takes a reliever a little time to get comfortable with the mound out there, especially when they come in trying to be nasty with every pitch they throw. Not exactly what they were looking for when they called him in, though. We'll see if he can settle down.
And that one got a piece of him.
Our biggest concern, other than injury after a moment like that, is just how the pitcher will respond. You know, sometimes a guy will lose confidence in a pitch when he's hit somebody.
Jorge Alfaro up next for the Red Sox. Alfaro hitting better against right-handers this year, so some reverse splits there. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one.
Well, they're willing to give up and out here. This is a big spot, so you have to make it count.
Puts a bunt down. Bare hand scoop. Fires to first. Nicely done for the out.
He was out early today working on that very play.
Right fielder, Adam Duvall.
And next for the Red Sox, Adam Duvall. In the dirt, nice job behind the plate. But no advance from the runners. And he deals.
Ball too high.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
Next one is off the plate. 3-0. And there's the automatic. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Oh, you know this guy wants to swing it, but he's showing some good patience in this one. It's the second time he's taken ball 4.
And stepping in for Boston at Alberto Mondesi.
Well, the way these two teams have battled in this game, you know you need more. Got to continue to add runs if you're going to get out of here with a win.
In there, and it's 0-1.
Always tough to turn 2 on a speedster like this. It's even harder with him coming out of the left-handed batter's box. You really need something to hit hard on the ground that they can handle to turn 2 quickly.
Tap back to the mound. Over to Cooper, but the runner scores from third. Thought they had a shot at him at the plate. Next to hit, Christian Arroyo.
The designated hitter, Christian Arroyo.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Soler ranging back, looking up, makes the catch up against the wall. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across 1. 7th inning coming up. It's the Red Sox 6 and the Marlins 4. Back inside Fenway Park. Here's Gurriel. Here comes a pitch. Gurriel gets a piece.
You know, these Marlins, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results. That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Luis Arias getting ready to hit. And that one wrapped foul. 1 down, base is empty. Strike 2.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
kicks and deals. And now 1-2. And a good eye there.
It's a good take.
Line drive and a base hit right there. So a man aboard now with one away.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
New pitcher on here, Richard Blyer.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Jazz Chisholm Jr. And first offering is fouled off. The rise, the base runner at first with one out. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Devers makes the play. That's out number 2.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
And here's the first baseman, Garrett Cooper, 1 for 3. And downstairs. On the ground right side. Sneaks through, base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Now, just a total nightmare for lefties. I'd be very surprised to see that matchup again. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Now it's going to be Jorge Soler. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Here comes the runner. Here comes the throw. Not in time. He's safe at the plate. And they trail by 1.
Well, he gets it done in a big spot to get the run across. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
And so the Red Sox go to the bullpen. John Schreiber.
Well, he struggled quite a bit, so this is another opportunity to get on the right track. He's given up more than 1 hit per inning pitch so far this season.
So 2 down. Avisail Garcia, the next up for the Marlins. First offering, and it just misses. Swing and a ball popped up. And that one actually would be grabbed by Story. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's tightened up a bit at 6-5 now. I'm the man if you're with me every city in town. I tell them get down with the get down. I tell them get down with the get down. I tell them get down. New arm out of the bullpen, Steven Oker. He last pitched 2 days ago.
48, Steven Oker.
And it's Rafael Devers in the box.
For the Red Sox, the third baseman, Rafael Devers.
And a pitch. And Devers hits that one. Soler getting an angle on it. Flashes the leather on the run and catch. 1 down.
The second baseman, Trevor.
Now it's the second baseman, Trevor Story. First pitch just misses.
1 ball, no strike.
And now the lefty. There's a swing and a drive. That one back. And gone! Trevor Story bops one out of here. His 9th homer of the year. It's 7-5. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And, you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
1 out, base is empty. Bobby Dahlbeck up next for the Red Sox. That one off the mark, and that is ball 1. And another ball. Bottom of the zone and a called strike. Line drive, base hit.
He was all over that one. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Man at first with 1 gone. So stepping in for Boston, Masataka Yoshida. That's in for a strike. Dahlbeck leads off first with 1 away. Now snap throw to first, and he dives back in safely. At the belt and fires. Slider clips the zone.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Enrique Hernandez up next for the Red Sox. Pitch misses there. Ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
Two outs. That one down the line and foul ball. And the pitch.
Ball. 2 balls, 1 strike.
And that's in there at the knees. And a pitch. And down on strikes he goes. And that's the 3rd out. But add on 1 more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's now 7-5. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back here in Boston, now the third baseman, Garrett Hampson. The pitch. Here comes the 0-1. And he lays down a bunt. And he grabs it foul. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3.
Tell you what, those are the types of guys pitchers really like to punch out when they're on the mound, because if they get on, just the distraction that they create with all that speed over on the base pass, it could take away your focus from the next hitter, and that's the last thing you want to do is serve up a pitch that a guy hits over the fence, and it's a multi-run home run.
And first offering is fouled off. Righty delivers. And he chases that one below the zone.
Two really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
No.
Next pitch inside. And a count 1-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Next offering is fouled back. That's a laser base hit.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Back to the top of the lineup, and the batter will be the shortstop, Jose Iglesias.
Yeah.
And there's the strike. Righty to the plate.
That's a ball.
So now 1-2.
Sometimes being lucky is a swing and miss. If he makes contact with that pitch, probably hits into a double play.
1-2 now. Off the outside edge, and now the count is 2-2. Slow roller to third. Over to Story for one. What a double play that was. Inning over. One hit in the inning, but nothing more than that. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Red Sox 7 and the Marlins 5. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Tanner Scott.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their guys a chance to fight back into the game.
And now the catcher comes up to him, Jorge Alfaro.
The catcher, Jorge Alfaro.
The pitch. Swing and a ball hammered left field. And that one is off the wall.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. He really stung that pitch and drove it deep, but pretty surprised he didn't end up on second base right there. I think he probably should have. But you know what? We'll give credit to the defense for holding him to a long single.
So man aboard, Adam Duvall up next for the Red Sox. That one's in there, 0-1. Started after the 0-1 pitch, and now a check down to first. Did not go. Alfaro gets his lead at first with nobody out. That one ripped, and it goes just foul. kicks and fires. Now he can't squeeze it behind the plate. Tag, safe at second. And good hustle to move up. That's a wild pitch.
Definitely trying to work down and get that double play ball, but it got away enough to erase any chance of that. Good job of moving up in the scoring position. Now a hit could make that wild pitch really sting.
Runner at second, nobody out. Next offering is fouled back. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Blew the express right by his bat for strike three.
Well, he showed a lot of conviction with the fastball there, not just because of the velocity, but also the ability to command it on the inside part of the plate. The last thing you want to do with 2 strikes is just get too far in there and it gets away and hits the batter. So when I see a 2-strike fastball bunch up a guy like that, it tells me there's a lot of confidence in that pitch.
Mondesi in the box now. No balls and a strike. Bounce to the left side. Hampson over to first. Awesome play there.
Deceptive slider right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front. Rolled over it. Put it on the ground.
Designated hitter.
Christian Arroyo up next for the Red Sox.
Almost drove one out of here last time up. Flied out to the warning track.
Going one. Just missed.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So that's a good take by him.
Going to count 1 and 2.
I think he was a little excited there. Saw the fastball, but needed a step ladder to get to that one. He's going to have to tighten it back up. He wants to have a good at bat.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. 1 left for the Red Sox. They lead at 7-5. Chris Martin comes on trying to close it out.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
Now here's the Marlins DH, Yuli Gurriel. And a pitch. There's a strike. Martin, in his 7th season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a cutter, a splitter, a sinker, and he works in a slider. Next offering is in for a strike. In the air, left side. Tracks it down for the out. And a quick out, number 1.
Up next for the Marlins.
Here's the second baseman, Luis Arias.
Showed a really nice opposite field approach in his last at bat.
That's out to center field. And that's down, a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
First pitch swinging, went up there with the plan to be aggressive. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Center field. Hernandez on a dead sprint, racing back, up against the wall, and makes the catch.
Man, I love that route. The ball was smoked. He knew he had to get back to the track right away. Turned his back on the infield, got to the spot, turned around, and made a nice catch.
Garrett Cooper, the next up for the Marlins. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. And that's in there for strike one.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
Fly ball down the line. Duvall under it. And he'll put it away. Ball game. And the Red Sox win the rubber match of this 3-game series.
I'd say these guys really needed to win this game today. It pushed them over the top to win the series, which is great. But when you go on the road, going into some hostile territory, you want to have a lot of confidence, and you want to be feeling really good about how you're playing, as well as to your left and your right, your teammates, that they're on track as well.
A 7-5 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.